a legend, a myth, or a true wonder of the ancient world. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon was said to be a green and overgrown paradise, a series of stone terraces overflowing with water and lush and exotic plants. A jewel built for a queen and set in the copper landscape of Mesopotamia. It vanished long before ancient Greek and Roman historians began to explore its history, and has kept its secrets hidden from researchers for over 2,500 years. Some of the earliest texts say that it was constructed by the great king Nebuchadnezzar II, ruler of Babylon, for his queen, the beautiful Amytis of Media. Their marriage was the union of two powerful cultures, but upon arriving at her new home in the palace of Nebuchadnezzar, Amytis found the land dry and longed for the verdant coastline of her homeland, with its emerald trees and fields of wildflowers. Summoning his great engineers, Nebuchadnezzar constructed a building of garden terraces with a complex irrigation system fed by the waters of the Euphrates River. Here, Amytis spent her days walking along the cool green pathways of her private garden world, visited by the warrior king, and receiving his gifts within its secret corridors. But there is another queen in this story, one whose conquests and battlefield ambition reshaped a nation. Some claim that it was she who built the Hanging Gardens, her name revered long before Nebuchadnezzar took his throne. Semiramis, queen of Assyria, servant of Ishtar, goddess of love, beauty, sex, and war. This golden ruler, renowned for her beauty, assumed the Assyrian throne when her husband, King Ninus, died. To protect the prince, her son, she led the Assyrian army to victory over its neighbors, expanding the empire and earning the loyalty of its soldiers and commanders. She built many great monuments filled with engineering wonders, including the Hanging Gardens, dedicated to Marduk, the god of creation and magic, and the master of Mushusu, the dragon that brings order to the universe. Semiramis led her army and her people well, and all thrived, but her heart was a different matter. After years of loneliness, she fell in love with Ara, the young and handsome king of Armenia. They became lovers, and her passion for him grew so intense that she proposed marriage, unwilling to see him bound to another. Ara refused the queen's offer, choosing to remain loyal to his people. Semiramis summoned her army and attacked Armenia, intending to conquer the kingdom and force her true love into marriage, but Ara was killed in the battle. Heartbroken, Semiramis had his body laid upon a stone altar at the heart of her garden, seeking the magic to revive him from death. As punishment for causing the tragedy, the gods refused to give her this power, and Ara's body remained in its garden tomb, where Semiramis came to mourn and honor the man she could not conquer. The Hanging Garden is now a myth, its truth lost to time, with no proof of whether it was stone or brick, in Babylon or Nineveh, or whether it was created for one queen or many. But the wonders of its terraces and waterfalls still inspire us, calling us back to a time when great monuments were built for love, their complexities as mysterious as those of the human heart, and just as easily lost to the dreams of what might be.